Oh, yeah. Okay, hold up one second. No, that's actually really cool. Let me, I'll raise chat a little bit. Boom. There you go. Now you can see it. So, how many Blue 4 players and how many Op 4 players? That's a really good feature, because that also helps with you guys betting, even though I think most of you are going to bet on the server crashing at least once. So, all right. By the way, let me do a quick tab out in TeamSpeak. Yep, we're up to 150 now, officially. Ah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, look at that. Oh, the server is so going to die, but oh.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, Evno, what's up?
Yo, I'm a tanker, I'm a tank man.
You're a tanker?
Pew, pew.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Don't
Do
die.
you like... yes, yes. Do you like vanilla or chocolate ice cream?
So, Bloodwing is a bit of a French vanilla type of girl for ice cream. Me, I actually prefer cake batter. Because I'm
Cake
weird.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake's really good. I wouldn't have a cheesecake ice cream, though.
Oh my god.
No, Bloodwing makes this amazing fun. Like, I wish I could be bullshitting you, but we go to Italian restaurants and hers is better. We literally do a taste test.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, makes sense. Most homemade food is better.
Looks like Manshot's saying we're starting, man. So good luck, Ivno.
Oh, yeah.
Knock him dead.
I'm gonna go.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Devour, I haven't really been on my computer today. I've been doing a shit ton of chores. I made a 3-hour cider. I cooked turkey legs for an hour. Don't touch anything. So there's a 90-minute timer down there. There's the Blue 4 and Op 4 players down there as well. I'm going to move chat back down to where it should be. Guys, by the way, even though good luck, by the way, man. Let me know if the music's too loud. I just noticed it's a little louder than usual, and it looks like it's using the vanilla interface controls, so that means I'm going to be a little tough to glide around, but that's fine. So it's going to take me a hot second to get down with my camera, guys. Just bear with me. The hell is this over here? Oh. Colored launch control for that stuff. Sim's still disabled. I think they're letting the server catch up first, but oh. 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 Mmm. Mmm. MI-24s in PvP. Oh, you gotta love it. Hold up, do we have BMDs in the water? Oh, you see some BMP-2s in play with their missile launcher. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. So we have 3 BMP-2s in play. And there is one down here that appears to have sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, well, there's supposed to be, I think, 5 BMP-2s in the field here. Op 4, meanwhile, have all spawned around here.
And I'll highlight the 300 and type 6 on the numpad again. So
Music a little more silent so it's in the background. Yeah, I agree with you.
And then use your mouse and go over the ENT.
I'm going to turn it down significantly because it's really hard to hear the players through the music.
I'll go down onto set button and click that.
So I think they're talking about setting radios right now. All right, so we just saw Blue 4 with like 4 or 5 BMP-2s on the field. Op 4, they've got Iglas to counter those MI-24s. What? Beer Stream Central Pumping Station. Ah, so wouldn't it be vodka if they were Russians? I don't know. All right, we got a truck convoy of Russians over here. No fancy vehicles. I'd imagine this one's going to have the fun vehicles, right? All right, we got a BMD-2 on station here. They just knocked out a tree with a GL. Okay, so 2 T-72s and 2 BMD-2s. All right. Holy crap. And then we got a Blue 4 group down here. This appears to be 2 BRDMs. Here. Oh my gosh, right.
Otworzyć obydwa te. Otworzyć obydwa... Dawid, weź. Puść ten
And I think that is it for the most part. So Blue Force starting up to the north. Their commando group starting down there. And then they've got 2 Mi-24s. And then how many BMPs? 3 from the looks of things. And then the 4th might be just glitching out in the ocean below. All right. So it's a platoon of BMPs versus 2 Mi-24s versus 2 T-72s and 2 BMDs. 83 players on the offensive side, 60 players on the defense side. Sectors are these 3 locations. OPFOR has to hold to prevent basically from losing the game. As long as OPFOR controls 1 sector by the end of the match, they win. If Blue Force is able to take all 3, then they win. And it's all in this sort of AO. We have the beer factory over here, and then we have this little military position. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, I'm not noticing any desync off the bat, so I think that's a great sign.
In pieces and stacked
Yes,
daggers to one another.
We see PKPs. Oh, I cursed the server.
How it was built by the French.
But we've seen Iglas on the field. We've seen RPGs on the field. PKPs, SVDs. I like it.
I mean, we're dead.
The first thing that's going to get rocket attacked, isn't it?
Yes, Ham. People can hear each other in TFAR on the server if they're on normal or yelling or stuff. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Fuck.
What the fuck? Oh, right. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're in the warm-up area. Right.
Yeah, the server's still warming up. So it just took them back to the warm-up area because they went too far.
Speakers.
You're still on your speakers. Press Control P. And then you
Now, it's Acre
5 key on your
that has the Babel
on the
system
mouse,
that
it's
distorts
five.
other teams'
Yeah.
audio. And you usually see that one in the around PvP, but
Nagle z 3 minut do 1,5, uwaga.
No baguje się.
so we have a laser designator right there, or a laser rangefinder. We got suppressed ACRs from looks. No, those are the CZ BRENs, or I forget what the Czech battle rifle is, but it's 5.56.
To jest.
Hey, Ghost Wolf.
Nic, nieważne.
Chyba, że ten drugi, na drugim pojeździe są jeszcze
I
pociski.
think we're gonna start in 2 more minutes at the 8-minute mark. That's how OFCRA usually goes. We got some of those no, I forget the exact designation, but that's the machine gun, and then we've got more of those 5.56 rifles. Again, I forget, it's the CZ 855, I think. I could be wrong though. And I think the background for this mission was Kaliningrad, which is a separate area that Russia owns that's off of their own, not part of the main territory. It's between a few independent states. They hosted a quote-unquote quote-unquote legal referendum in which 99.7% of the population voted to be annexed by the Czech Republic. You know, because that's totally not related to anything in the world right now. It's the mission name, Holiday Check-In. 805 Bren A2, that's what I'm thinking of. Thanks, Broadsword. Nope, betting ended. Mission, I think, just started. Yep. So looking on the field, we have 2 BMP-2s. Fuel truck is now coming in to refuel the Mi-24s. So you got Ilbanek running over, and you got a 3rd BMP. So it's 3 BMP-2s versus 2 T-72s and 2 BMDs. You also have 2 BRDMs down there. We have a transport truck right here as well. And I'm not seeing any other vehicles. So I'm not sure if they're going to have to walk in or what. Because we see that single truck down right there. I guess the rest have to be flown in, or the BMPs have to take additional people, which gives OPFOR a big opportunity to try to snipe players early on, but it's difficult to say. Can someone tell me what the final ratio for the bets were? I'm curious how many people went all in on the server crashing. Because so far, the server's actually performing really well, which scares me. All right, transport truck's been received, so we're going to go... There's another one over here, so I guess they have to find them. Maybe they're all just randomly around, but that's 2 I spotted. 43% on crashing. Oh man, you guys are gonna feel so scammed if this server actually performs really well. Ah, okay, we got the drone up here, which they might have to connect to, or someone might have to specifically find. So I guess their equipment's just all around this area. Here, I will be right back 1 second. I just realized my phone's not down here.
Copy that, ACC. Try to move more north and try to ambush northern forces. How copy?
I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, please don't worry.
Where I get all day.
Okay.
Hydrate, you got it. Whew. What's better to do with my points if not to waste them on betting? I'll offer something soon. I'm just trying to get into physical shape before I offer it. And you'll find out what that is soon enough. Alright, Mi-24s are being prepped. One, I think, has just gone up and deployed. The other one appears to have a bunch of people loaded in it right now, and it's going to go deploy further out. So those Mi-24s got refueled quick. And it's already starting to deliver forces into the AO here. They got to be careful, though, flying this close, because there are Igla gunners around. Got one of the BMDs moving up. We do have audio emotes, though. That's the DayZ stuff. Oh, interesting. So these guys are outright air assaulting. TK Llama, he's the guy that made this mission, by the way. So they're deploying a group of 5 close by. I guess they're hoping that they just didn't get spotted. I'm going to see if anyone lands on a tree. Oh, this is where Zicky's going. Again, I'd argue best player on the server right now. All right, so we have a 5-man strike team. We have another air assault team that's deployed north. And then we've got a commando team coming in from the south. So these guys are going to be early harassing forces as the main force deploys. We might see the Mi-24s also land and pick people up as well. Check your chutes before you jump. God damn it, Sam. Just, that's all I got to say. I am excited, though. Because again, we got this stream. Might do the second op. We might do. We're gonna do POG on the ground. We're gonna do TMTM on the ground, and then sometime around there, I'm gonna be doing an IRL stream. Numbers right now is 85 to 61. 84 minutes left. We could see contact very soon, though. We got a 5-man team coming up close to a hilltop where that where Russian forces are starting to come on as well. And so far, the server is performing really well. But last week, server was also performing really well, and then it randomly crashed. So we'll have to see.
Where these red trees from bearing 100 to the bearing like due north, start building, start setting up.
Wow, there is no security on the roads here.
Oh my god, there's a campfire, guys. Guys, come around the campfire.
Leave it, shut the fuck up, Sky. Start fire, man. Do you have any-
Shut the fuck up, Sky. I want to see Medoni just come up here and ice him. Helicopters deploying another guy that's laden.
Q130.
I think they're calling out the helicopter. Matoni just came up. Nubass under fire.
Wait, contact, wait, contact.
We're screwed.
Fall back, smoke, fall back, smoke, fall back.
Hey, it's like the real Russians when they come under contact.
Close.
Did you hear him just start yelling?
Do not engage, do not engage, this cable fall back to you.
They're running for it. So back here, they have a BMD-2 ready to go with that auto cannon. Nubass got hit in the leg, so I think he's doing some quick bandaging. They're popping more smokes to get
I'm
away.
not gonna die before I get to shoot this fucking rocket. If I die, Farfus, you pick it up. You have a someone.
Realism, yeah, right? We have 2 guys that have deployed from a transport truck. They're now moving up here.
Climbing the hill.
They're trying to find where those forces are. Blue 4's immediately pulling off that hill, realizing Op 4's there. Over here, we have the commando. Oh! Oh, Barrett, 50 cal. Up here, you got Russian forces here fortifying this hill. So FAWR, they're going to be speaking French, I think. But otherwise, they're just scoping things out. These guys are running suppress. They also have a Moz with them. My god. Mini-Me suppressed. This is pretty much a commando kill team here, with the option to basically do anything short or long range here. Ah, right, Zam. I'm sorry. You're... Actually, no, it's the British that are femboys. I think out of every country, all the people I know, I think the Brits have the most, but that's just people I know off the bat there. Amori, welcome. All right, so Blue 4, looks like they're sending their main infantry convoys down here. We're still seeing some people... I want to quickly look at this chopper to see if it's loaded with anyone. Doesn't look like it. But they still have some forces stranded back here. I'm not sure if they're going to wait for a transport truck to come back and pick them up, or if air is going to do that job. But most of the convoyed force has already left. They're going to be going the route that these air assault forces have already scouted. And you got the commando forces over here looking up in this direction. I'm not sure if they noticed the fortification line right there. FAW has not noticed them yet, though. They keep poking their heads over.
Ah ouais, il est léger quand même le camouflage, hein. Je viens de le voir.
Y a pas de camouflage. Ouvert camouflage.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they spotted anything. But Op 4 is going to be holding these hilltops. They took fire right there, so they might think that Blue 4 is going to push along that line. And then you have this Blue 4 air assault team. Coming up here, you have a -1 on one of their Vics. I don't know where that came from. Fun fact, difference between airborne and air assault here. Airborne jump out of helicopters with parachutes. Air assault jump out of helicopters either with parachutes or landing. Amori, no. This is... So OFCRA is just a collection of communities, with OFCRA being the host community. There's at least, I want to say, 8 or 10 communities here, such as FAWR, OFCRA itself. Usually they all stick to their individual groups, though. And then there's also a bunch of free floaters that come in, which, by the way, let me tab out real quick. I completely forgot to add the OFCRA shortcut there in the title to show how to join their Discord if you were curious about playing. So that's on me. But every week they host a PvP match. And right now it's 85 to 63 players, which mathematically I think is actually just below 150. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 148. But, you know, it's also because people keep coming out and rejoining the server. They have a system where if you crash out, an AI takes your place until you come back, but it looks like the AI doesn't count on the scoreboard, but you see people coming back to either retake their slots or whatnot. But the mission parameter here is really simple. There's just 3 capture zones. I think when Blue 4 has more people in the zone than Op 4, they get the zone. Zones can't be taken back, and once Blue 4 take all 3 zones, they win, or if Op 4 are able to hold those 3 zones till the end of the game, which is a 90-minute countdown right down there, either side wins, depending on that. FNF is every Friday. OFCRA is every Thursday. You're part of CSG12. We often have people come in asking for multi-unit ops, so I didn't know this was what they looked like. Yeah, I would say in terms of PvP, your big 3 or 4 that I know of is FNF, OFCRA, Coalition, and Weekly Operated Games, WOG, which I can't say the acronym because apparently it's a cuss word in Britain and Twitch deigns me. And there's a few others out there as well that do slightly smaller scale, but are still pretty big events. And then for PvE, the ones I know of going on right now are Digby hosts some, I host some. Hold up. These guys I was tracking over here, they just came into contact with the Russian forces here. I'll go back on that in a second. But Blue 4 is a little outgunned right here, and they're fighting uphill. Oh, we just had Zero, I think, died. Yep. So we saw the RPG drop from his hands. Op 4 unsure how many got taken out up here because this interface has Mr. White is dead. Yep, so he's got the skull next to his name and he has a little one on his gravestone. There's the BMD firing now. This is something that Blue 4 wants to avoid at the moment because a head-on attack on an autocannon is just going to be absolutely nasty, but I love the smoke screen they've made here. It's forcing the BMD to have to suppress. The loadouts are pre-selected at start. Usually they have additional ammo boxes and medical boxes if you want to change it up a bit, but your gun choice is restricted to the kit that you choose. So if you play a marksman, you're going to have a marksman roll. Grenadier, grenadier roll. Rifleman, rifleman. AT, AT. That sort of thing. I have played on the ground in FNF. I've not played on the ground in OFCRA, and the reason I don't play PvP is because I had a really bad experience in a 6-hour PvP event 3 or 4 years ago. And every time I try to play PvP, I just get the bad memories from that because it was a very stressful op. So, you know, coaches don't play. It's as simple as that. So Blue 4, they pulled a few guys back, but there were only like 7 or 8 guys up there. And I think they're debating on pulling back or not. Looking over here, don't know how he died. Kropa also died back there. That's weird. I think they fell out of the chopper or something. Let's see. The BRDM's pulled back. They're going to go up a different direction because they don't like how uphill and open that area was. We got some transport trucks coming around the southern side. The air assault forces that went up here have actually pulled back over here, and this infantry group looks like they're pulling back north, but some of them are still staying in the field. So they've broken apart a bit. That's not good. But otherwise, in terms of PvE, I know Coalition is going to do a PvE event. They're going to try to get back into PvE stuff. Gosh, and then I know the 501st is still a pretty big Star Sim co-op sort of scenario place. And I don't know, they're just tough to find. I know there's communities out there that do them. I think WOG... Oh, AFI is another good PvP place as well. But there's a lot of places out there. Do you need to go through ranks to get loadouts? No, Amori. You can just show up and just get assigned anything. Need a PvP hug? No. I mean, anyone can go look up CC06 on my VODs channel, and you can go see why I don't like PvP. Which, granted, I'm an advocate of don't let one experience ruin it for you, but for me personally, that was just such a stressful op that every time I try to play PvP, I just think back to that and I can't deal with it. I dare say it was a slightly traumatic experience. So Andre, he's knocked unconscious. He's not dead yet, though, but he's probably going to bleed out. So I guess that, that baby with the fist meme, he just died. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Aye. So we got some Op4 guys coming around on the northern side. I think they were trying to set up a blocking position to figure out where Blue 4 was coming from. We have a random AT guy, that's Mac over there. I think he crashed out, so we'll just have to walk in the rest of the way. But those BRDMs that have the commando element for the Blue 4 force, don't know where they're looking, but it's interesting to see where Op4's positioned its vehicles. We've got a T-72 watching the northern bend. We have the other T-72 actually in the field watching the AO. They're two BMDs. One's assigned on the hill right here, and the other one we saw in combat on that other hill. So they're using the BMDs for short-range defense, and they're using the T-72s to lock down open areas around the AO. So interesting calls there.
I get that one.
So we're at 80 players to 62. Op4 didn't really take a lot of casualties in that engagement. It was just Blue 4 lost a few up there, but Blue 4 still has quite a few guys to work with, and we still have those Mi-24s in the AO. Which, again, they only seem to have AP gun pods, but those can shred vehicles. Or if infantry are close together, just one pull, trigger pull right there, and you can make a lot of good stuff. So we're just waiting for Blue 4 to properly deploy around here. And we'll see how things go. But if anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to ask them right now. We got some good downtime as we're watching Blue 4 redeploy their forces. We definitely have the main force coming up over here, but we have some flanking elements coming around, such as one to the south with a BMP. We got the commandos that are going to attack from the rear. They're really going to try to go about this on all sides. I think the toughest AO for Blue 4 to get to is going to be this observation tower, because you have the tanks set to overwatch it. You got the BMDs giving enfilading fire on Overwatch. You've got garrisons on good Overwatch positions on these hills, and you got a good strong internal defense. And where the main force is coming up, there's a lot that can be done here to defend this sector with the tanks adjusting, forces coming around, but I think Blue 4 is relying on that so they can get smaller forces in the AO and try to either cut off anything that goes to reinforce or just sneak in and take the outlying sectors and then try to go in and assist. Right out first, thanks for dropping by. Bloodwind still wants to fight. Shut up, Zam. What units are playing here today? Yeah, I can tab out and tell you. Let's see. Just to go through the list by clicking on players in the AO, we have OFCRA, we have... that's Manchot as well. Mr. White is part of... Is that Frankenphone as the community? It's tough because I'm trying to analyze the tags here. We have FAWR, we have CZ as a group.
I would like you to get
OTEA, JSZ. I don't know what any of these are broken down for. We got some guys from FNF playing. We got some guys from TSB playing. Project Eden, ACC. Again, I don't. The 19th, which I do recognize. Another group called WT. They have a Papega logo. But there's at least a dozen groups different playing on this one. So you can always jump on their TeamSpeak. Every group has a channel. So. Just heard a distant gunshot. Blue 4 is making some good time. The Mi-24s are loitering right now. We still have this group out back here. Don't know what they're going to be sent in for later. Hope Command hasn't forgotten about them. You think the stream bot for the Discord broke? That is possible because it does like to break. Yeah, righto, Amori. Use the command !OFCRA, get on their Discord and website. I would reach out to either NASA or a Manchot. Actually, just reach out to NASA. Just send him a DM and ask what the process would be, because he's my liaison. And I can message him after this off and say, hey, this guy named Amori might DM you about signing up another group, because they're pretty open about that. They're always looking for new blood. And I mean, hell, 150 player events, you know, that's pretty dope. Amori, you could literally show up next week with those people if you wanted to. Get assigned some slots, or you could just talk to NASA beforehand and get yourself situated. It's entirely up to you, man. Entirely up to you. I'm just here to show off these events and help people participate if they want to. Okay, so Blue 4, they've broken up their main force here. Now they're starting to make this massive battle line. So BMPs are in the middle, kind of on their own, though, which I'm a little worried about. I think the infantry are going to screen around. We got some more transport trucks coming around. Okay, no, those might have been the same two I saw earlier. I thought they were going to cut through, but... Tank's now pulling back, might get on an overwatch position on this area, but we just might see this massive battle line right here push in, and then we'll see the Mi-24s come out and about when they can. Looks like someone came back with a transport truck. They're gonna... I don't even know what the heck they're talking about. And then we have some OPFOR guys right over here looking around. Might be hunting for those choppers. Trying to see if they have any AT. They do. They don't have any AA, though. So they might try to intercept that last truck coming around. Both Mi-24s, one north, one south. They're being set up to come in and do assault runs based off of what command might call out. And then you also have Russian forces over here setting up as Blue 4... come up this area. I think this BMP just shot at the infantry over here. So they're getting down.
Il est contrebas ou en haut? Contrebas ou en haut? Ah mais c'est de la nôtre ou là en bas? Ok, d'accord.
Yeah, Freak, I'm not trying to caster curse anyone today, because it's been very powerful over the past 2 weeks, the amount of caster curse highlights I've had to edit out, so I'm trying to prevent that. Right on, Amori. Just, if it's a yes, just message NASA in their Discord, and I'm sure he'd love to get you guys set up. So again, I mean, Blue 4's got a great battle line coming around right here. Great concave. They'll probably try to take these forested areas and push through. OPFOR's are really spread out right now, so we could see them defeated in detail, especially from a superior force. Usually defeat in detail is when you're the defenders, destroying a superior offensive force, but you engage them in smaller groups. So you have the number advantage. This is just the reverse of that. I'm curious what this commando element's going to do. Someone just disappeared.
Okay.
But we could have a fight right here. These guys are pulling around, so these guys might come into flank. They could get counter flank, though. One of the tanks is coming around, though, so that might snipe the BMPs. The hell was that? That was Mitsu, I guess, breathing in his inhaler. All right, now we got shooting. So they're trying to engage the force up here, which is immediately pulling back. Fact is potentially cut off here. He's stuck in the trees. He's going to try to run. How's this tank? Tank is right here just blocking the road. It might not want to risk going up on its own. It couldn't get engaged by AT. As I say that, though, she starts coming forward. Infantry around the tank's got to be careful that they don't get overpressured. Mi-24 just did a wild weasel run over the AO. And it's flaring off as well, so it might have been getting a lock, which would be a tone warning. That's literally what they say when you're inside of them. They just say tone warning. Actually, that would be the G model, which is the westernized one. I would be saying it in Russian for the other models, or I guess whatever language is tied to them. We got a transport truck coming on the rear. This could be big for OPFOR because this could be a flanking force on the rear of any attack that is coming in. Oh, we have the other tank coming around. It could potentially get ambushed. And it's going to be going uphill. They're calling out that they hear the armor. It's going to be up to Javier to use the AT. So Javier's in position. He's the only AT guy here. Oh, they spotted them. I think they actually just killed this guy. Yep, Seismo is dead. There's the skull next to his name. So that tank might not want to cross that area now that they know that there's forces up there. So she might move up on his own with AT to try to take that tank out. Tank, if it was smart, it would not pull over there. It would pull back and go around because that is not worth going up there at that point. Other tank, meanwhile, trying to find an overwatch position. It's looking over to the south where it might have been spotting infantry earlier. AT4 is prepped. And I just heard something explode. I think that was a transport truck down here. Yes, it was.
Es que me estás vacilando, tío.
These guys are staying low. Kerrigan
Es que
right
me
next
estás
to
puto
that.
vacilando,
No
tío.
me lo puto creo, en serio.
Es que me estás vacilando. ¿Cómo hago caso a un puto checo, tío? Es que me estás puto vacilando, tío.
Pero hermano, que hemos muerto los dos.
Interesting.
Puto asco de partida. Ahora esta gente no va a saber ni lo que tiene que hacer.
So that's Kerrigan White speaking. He's dead. But, okay, so this is, with this new spectator interface, it's inhibiting my, whoops. My TFAR from working properly. So I'm gonna have to mute myself. It might be because I'm using the wrong plugin. I'll check it later. I could just be using the wrong plugin because when people die, you hear them in the spectator channel. I have a custom TeamSpeak plugin to prevent that, but it might not be on right now. I might have just had something happen to the wrong one. Callie now in a firefight with this group of OFCRA coming up. He was trying to find a shot onto that AT. A GL goes by him as he pulls away. And you hear that BMP coming up as well. Blue 4 is going to have no choice but to commit their force over to back him up. Interestingly enough, though, you have the BMP right here. Blue 4 is assaulting this hilltop over here as well. Heavy OFCRA casualties. Oh my gosh, so this is Zixme in the game. These guys are also really good players. But OFCRA have taken some pretty significant hits here. We have one of the BMPs trying to engage the T-72. T-72 just tried to put a round on him. And the T-72 is down. That is one of the T-72s destroyed. Another T-72. The other one is over here. Just took AT from Slushy across the street. But it is still kicking. Possibly the gun is disabled, because it shows a damage texture. They're driving down the hill. They're going to try to get away and repair it. Oh! He hits the power line and blows himself up. God, I love Arma. The power line scores a kill. Looking over here, Nubas is trying to move around here. He gets run up on by Layden, can't find him. Nubas playing right around the tree. Tries to get around Layden as he falls through, but he is shot in the back of the head by TK Llama. AT fire coming around. Looks like Bluck is unconscious. It is only Sky Online right here, trying to move around. So he's doing his best to repair as the medic. He is able to get Bluck back up, but they are the only two on this hill. As OPFOR has additional forces coming around, they do have AT to potentially take out that BMP. This infantry group pushed up, took out most of OPFOR as they are now pulling back. These two are just laying low right now as more AT is going up on this hill. But so far, Blue 4's initial attack is dominating as we have both of the T-72s down. Garrett, meanwhile, under heavy fire. I think that's a BMD right there. He is a crewman. So one of the two BMDs is confirmed down. The other one's still up. Looks like Bluck and his buddy are trying to get away. His buddy, though, Sky Online, who brought him back, gets picked off as he runs. Meanwhile, we have Op4 coming up to this BMP. Dymus might call up for his AT guy. That would be Melody, a perfect AT shot on the rear. Then again, the engine for the BMP is actually on the front because the rear is just the cabin space. So if he wants to do damage, he should move up a little bit and get that perfect shot there, because an AT round in there is not going to do much, but they could kill the crew. Let's see if Melody, he's going to probably just go for the rear AT shot, which is fine. Aim for the left side because that's where the driver is going to be. Beautiful hit. And that still manages to punch through and take the engine out. Gun is disabled. Crew is now disbanded. Roland forgot his pants. They are trying to return fire, but they are cut down. Now, that has caused this infantry group to turn around. They are now shooting downhill here, trying to get hits on this group before. They're pulling away. Meanwhile, over here, you have Garrett still moving around, trying to have a fight with Cali, but this Blue 4 group has come around. It's pushing back that group of Op4 there. Meanwhile, you got Royd, NASA, and Ivno coming around the rear. They could potentially snipe that other Vic, but I think these guys are tank crews. They're not going to be able to do anything against that BMP. And the commando group for Blue 4 now encroaching on 2 of the capture areas with no resistance. We got the other airborne group coming around on the left side, but that's a heavily fortified Op4 position. Cali turning around. I don't think he noticed Garrett because it's too low for him. Otherwise, yep, this is vehicle crew guys. They're coming around. But the BMP is just chilling over here with a turned out dude. Oh, but he turns back in. And now you got Bluck running around. He's trying to run a one-man war here, but he's going to run right on top of Sixor here. Will he get the kill? Gene might have just spotted him. Sixor panic fires, gets taken out by Bluck. And now the Horde has noticed Bluck. Zicky spraying at him. Bluck trying to drop the man. There's fire coming in from the left, and Bluck is taken out as multiple shooters come around and pumping full of lead. Meanwhile, vehicle crew gets down, hearing that BMP-2 coming around. This infantry group has regrouped. Looks like they might try to come in from the south, take that fortified hill that they spotted earlier and come in. But otherwise, Blue 4 just has a lot going on. Crew, I think this guy in here is actually unconscious. Looks to be that way. I'm not sure there's an uncon animation right there, but the other 2 guys got out. And you have another infantry squad with another BMP coming around on the south side. Got a random boat over yonder. Now down here, we've got some Op4 guys firing up on the hill where Blue 4 have a lot of infantry. Numbers-wise, we're 72 to 49. So we started at about roughly 80 to 62 after the initial fighting. So Blue 4's only lost 8 people, but Op4 has lost 10. They just got one back, I think, for someone rejoining the server. Assets-wise, though, Blue 4's only lost 1 BMP, whereas Op4 has lost both its T-72s and one of its 2 BMDs. Blue 4 still has both of its Mi-24s on station, though. One appears to actually be a little off station, but it's coming back in now. And then you got this one on station. Might try to do a gun run. I wonder where the Igla gunners are. White's an RPG guy. But yeah, Op4 has Iglas, but the Mi-24s are just flying through with impunity here. Alright, meanwhile, Blue 4, that southern group has turned north and is engaging. The remaining Op4 guys here, looks like Melody tried to get a hit with his RPG. He does have a kill, probably from the dismounted crew. He's trying to look for a shot on that BMP, but he is taking heavy fire. BMP's now firing. He's looking, but he can't seem to find it. Adamek spotted him, though. A few hits on the launcher. One just tore through Melody's neck. He is still kicking, though. Oh, but a GL blows him away, and he is dead. All right, you got a Blue 4 group about to get right on top of an Op4 element right here. Right in front, this is FAWR. Let's see if this TSB group on Blue 4 notices these Op 4 guys coming around. Oh, low. Yep, they just called it. Sam, shoot them. Eol just saw him. There goes Sam with the PK. Actually, no, that's the UZH or something. I forget what the Czech machine gun is, but yeah, he tore Eol up. Oh my god. It's just down to Mitsu right here with the PKP. He's running for it. His entire fire team just got eliminated, other than him. Blue 4 took no casualties there. We're 70 to 44 now. And both the 24s are now flying above the AO here. BMD has come down here. It's turned around, actually. Mitsu's hiding behind a tree as Blue 4 double taps the bodies. You got the crew back here. You got that team over here. Blue 4 is hunting for the remaining 2 Op 4 guys around that hill area. We still have 53 minutes here. I'm worried about this Blue 4 group, though, because they're going to attack a fortified Op 4 position. But we also have some Blue 4 guys coming down, and they are assaulting this Op 4 position here. What scares me is this force now might be out of position. Wow, Kabil takes a GL to the face, but he's still okay. Or Cable. It's Ellie, not EL. Now you got Mitsu over here, holding back what he can. He just got a kill with the PKP. And he managed to knock out Lolo and potentially Slushy as well. They're both down, but not dead. And I think Sam might have just gotten Mitsu with some good grenade throws there. You don't see a symbol anymore. Alvin is unconscious over here. Cardi's still alive. He's trying to run a one-man guerrilla war. Settler, I think, is AFK. Nope, he's on the phone. I would laugh my ass off if Cardi sniped Settler on the phone right now. That's not how you hold a phone, but hey, they're trying. Meanwhile, we just heard something explode, and I don't see the BMP-2 anywhere over here. The BMP-2 is dead. I don't know what killed it. It might have armored itself, but either way, that's pretty damn funny. Now we're having some blue on blue here as they're shooting at their own forces. Cardi, meanwhile, is now taking shots from a higher up the hill. And Settler is still complete. Oh, no, he's gone prone. Funny. That 3-man team of crew from the T-72 that was taken out are trying to creep up behind the Blue 4 element here and give them more recon. You got the Southern group coming around. They could snipe that BMP. And then you still have that TSB and other friends team might come around over here. But then you have the Commando force over here. In the low ground, Op 4 might have noticed them. We are seeing fortifications dug. And then you got this team on the low ground right here. They are under contact from this Op 4 element over here. But we do have this one PKP gunner that could come along the rear and absolutely screw up this 5-man team, as it looks like some of them are trying to pull back now. A lot of action going on. Op 4 still have their core force at that one position. Commandos have a lot of resistance to fight through here. Could get reinforced by this Southern element. And then we still have these Blue 4 groups in reserve and the 2 Mi-24s just on standby here. Blue 4 down to 3 people in this area. Is Adawo. He's looking around the PKP. Blue 4 otherwise is laying low. Oh, one of these guys has a -1 on their score, so they might have accidentally shot one of their buddies as they were pulling away. But these 3 need to pull back and regroup because they're not really doing much over here. We see some Blue 4 coming around to flank over here. This BMD has turned to look north because of the fighting up there. Dennis, I think, might be taking some more fire from up the hill. But yeah, a lot of Blue 4 is out of position right now from the main lines. This could allow Op 4 to potentially defeat some groups in detail. Hold on. We got a spray by Baku here as the Commandos are going for the zone and are immediately coming under fire. The question is, will that BMD turn around? It's 65-41 right now, so we still have over 100 people alive in these capture zones. Funi has dismounted from his BMD. He's looking along the rear. If that BMD turns around, they could shred a lot of the infantry around here, but it looks like the infantry are going to be able to get into the compound. But a lot of op-4s in this compound as well. Baku's still trying to get some kills here. You got some suppressive fire from the suppressed mini-me's outside of the compound here. Hey, Revanche, how you doing? And it looks like we got some Blue 4 that have turned around. They're dealing with some of the op-4 guys over here. We'll see if these guys come around to reinforce. This is pretty much an even fight. That BMP could come around and also assist. And we hear these helicopters in the AO here. Ash, I think, just got headshotted. Yep, he is dead. So Cardi running around, Settler on his own. That's his friendly chopper. He just doesn't know that yet. And then this group's also coming around from the south. They might go for that one sector. But you got Depso up on this tower here. Blue 4 are pinned down in this corner as they desperately try to pick off who they can. But they are evenly matched here. They're doing their best to medic, but it's just not enough. Hold on, you got a Duado coming around here, firing down at Dennis. I think he just got Dennis, actually. Yep, kills confirmed. Blue 4's down to 2, but look at this. Gogu has gotten in the AO here. Except Cable kills him. Yes, Cable is indeed built different. How did Gogu get in there on his own? That's hilarious. Now you got Blue 4, more guys coming up. They're going to be in the open as they assault this position, though. They could potentially get torn apart by a well-placed machine gunner, auto rifleman, or even anyone with an assault rifle, really. BMD's coming around on that side. Blue 4 have turned around. BMP's come around as well to deal with that pocket. But we still have these two large groups of Blue 4 coming in. You got Cardial on the rear. Not sure if these two are going to run into each other, but it's comical how close they're getting. Focusing back on the action here, you still have Blue 4 trying to hold this one corner. These are their commandos. We just have quite a few guys unconscious in this corner here. And some people are outright dead. Calc is dead, for example. So they need reinforcements because they're pretty much committed to this position. I think Op4 is going to be able to repel that attack with minimal casualties. I see Blue 4 taking this position, fighting with this group, and then the last fight's going to be right here. But either side could go either way. It is 60-37, though, which is why I'm so concerned about this infantry group coming up to reinforce. But if Op4 is able to take out these initial attacks with minimal to no casualties, it should be fine. But let's see, Nordic shot on the rooftop by Twig King and Magdump. He goes down. This sector is white right now, which means it could be taken over. I think there's a timer that ticks down. So Op4 is going to clear the area first. Grenades going off. That just killed a Blue 4 guy. Cable hiding right here with his PKP. He's waiting it out. Sticking out more of his head. Look at him right there. Sector is neutral right now. This means it's being captured by Pro Hunter. Because he's the only one in the zone, but because he's the only one in the zone, I forget how long it takes. I think it's 90 seconds. Op4, meanwhile, we just saw one of them get killed. This vehicle got hit and is destroyed. Infantry screen trying their best. Also, both sides at HE rounds. Interesting. They're just wildly suppressing at this point. Bob Winchester trying to pull away. He was the AT gunner that got that vehicle kill. And he's still up. Crawls away. That RPG acting as a hitbox and absorbing some of those rounds. Blue Force Commandos, meanwhile, they're down to only like 4 up, 2 down. For 6 total. Sector being taken. Looks like Cable is still alive on 2 kills. Mike on no kills, but he's running around trying to breach and eliminate whatever's around here. Solomon checking bodies right now. We have a 3-man team come around. This is Ilbanek, Matoni, and Ziki, though. They can do quite a bit, and if they get the drop on that large Op4 group, they're going to be able to get a lot of casualties. Solomons and Michael in the dance of death, but Pro Hunter comes up to assist, but Solomon gets taken out, I think, by Cable. He's on 4 kills now. And the zone is no longer being captured as Twig King and Pro Hunter try to find him. Pro Hunter comes up, spots him. And Cable, I can't tell if he's uncon. He's uncon. Yep, because my audio got muted when I looked at him. MI-24 still flying overhead, looking back at this group over here. They are mostly down. They've only got 2 guys in the zone, and Liz is also down. So these guys are coming up to reinforce, but OFCRA did not take many casualties over here. I see Zalek down, and Ethan also went down. And then they got that 4-man team over here that went down. Angel is AFK. We got some heavy fire coming in. That is the BMD2 firing at them, I'm willing to bet. Which is positioned over here. No, the autocan's not looking that direction. That might have been an MI-24 strike then. So a little bit of mismanagement there. You got Roy DeCamper over here, hiding out in a Vic. He's one of the 3 crewmen. Rigel's the only OPFOR guy still alive over here. We're 27 to 50. We're just waiting for these main 2 Blue 4 groups to come in. Khalil just got double tapped by Pro Hunter. Rigel caught in the open right here. I don't know. We're a little over halfway through the round. Also, if you bet on the server crashing, I don't think it's going to crash at this rate unless something really bad happens. Hey, Mutton, how are you? Also, Mad Dog, how you doing? And Sinner. All right, these 3 guys marauding around up here. They're trying to find the fortification. There was one dead OPFOR guy right here. I think in the initial firefight that happened here with some of the air assault forces like 30 minutes ago. Now you do have some of the FAWR guys on defense pushing around trying to find any survivors. BMD is also coming around looking at the wrong direction though. Also the view is a little wonky, I think because the driver's in pain. That's kind of interesting that it catches that. They're looking around now. Liz is still uncon. And you just have 2 Blue 4 survivors right here. One of them's gone uncon, though. Actually, no. Templar might be the other one. He's got the AT out. He's trying to line up a shot on that BMD. It's going to come out. Get him. That's a hit. Crewmen are going to dismount, and it explodes. OPFOR is now out of vehicles. Carl's running around. He gets shot. RPG goes in. I just heard an Eagle launch. Oh my god. So these 3 are attacking on the northern side. You got the MI-24 going low right here. That's being solo crewed. Now you got Ziki, Matoni, and Ilbanek running a 3-man high ground war here. And OPFOR has no choice but to suppress. Grenades being thrown down. Oh, this is murderous. Flip for flap, gets blown away. Tackles blown away. Oh, just the casualties mounting up by these dudes. And they're at such an angle where any grenades thrown back by the Russians aren't going to do anything. Blue 4 Pro Hunter capturing that one sector. Slushy's group and TSB and friends are going to come around and help take that sector as OPFOR pushes this remaining tower. So Blue 4 holding out in that area. That's going to open up another flank. You got Archer around these 3 guys. Rigel over there. And these 3 pulling away after each scoring a kill from the looks of things. Great hit and run tactic. And you got the infantry just shooting at the helicopter because what else can they do? Dep, so I hope to God he doesn't try assaulting this on his own. That's pretty suicidal, buddy. All right, well, he kills him. That was a double tap, though, of a body. Oh! Oh! I don't know how he got away with that. Oh my god. Never mind. Depso is here to clean fucking house. Holy shit. There goes the rest of the commandos. I guess they just didn't realize Depso was in the AO to stop him. You got more Blue Force starting to breach in the southern side of this sector, but will Depso come around and score some more kills? That was amazing. Yep, they're trying to come around to find a place to breach in. Meanwhile, Op4 only down to a handful of guys around this area. Blue 4 just up the hill. It's Ivno and Royd talking to each other. Royd runs into Skipu, gets the kill on Skipu. He's on 4 kills, but he's crippled. Meanwhile, the other guy got taken out. Royd trying to come in, and he drops as well. So Blue Force cleaned up that area. Cardi still running around on the back line. Not sure what he's doing with these smoke grenades. Settler's still staying back as well. I'd imagine, yeah, Settler's ground command, which is why he's on his own over here. Depso is Op4 ground command, and he just solo cleared a tower. All right. I don't think Op4 is going to win this, but Depso's definitely being a much more badass commander right now. That's for damn sure. Northern sector officially captured. Again, it cannot be recaptured. This Op4 group is now out of position, and it is being harassed like a giant group of minnows with 3 sharks coming around and slowly picking them off bit by bit. And you got the Mi-24s on station. You got Sumek up here on his own. Another Blue 4 group coming over to the distribution center. They're going to take that without any resistance. This is the last fight right here. Operation. This will be done in an hour. Usually OFCRA matches go all the way to the end, so this is great. And Depso's Op4. Lead by example. Exactly. Exactly. So they were able to get 2 people in. Oh my, Sam, you fucking goober. He picked up AT. He has no stamina, though, but he has a machine gun, so he doesn't really need it, does he? Slashy coming around. He does have an HE RPG on him. That'd be a great thing to start with. But yeah, 17 to 40 players remaining, but half of those players are out here. And these guys are shooting. Did they just RPG? They RPG'd an Mi-24. Adja tried to bail out, but he was within 100 meters of the ground, so it didn't give him the parachute animation. Who am I crediting that to? Who was the gunner? I might not even be able to find him. I'm gonna say it was Mask. It had to be. But that was great. Ilbanek is gonna find Fleesh. Don't do the shoulder tap. Oh my god, Fleesh, you son of... Sorry, Ilvanek, you son of a bitch. Jonathan comes around, sprays at Matoni. Matoni's knocked unconscious. Jonathan also got knocked unconscious there. Ilvanek now being engaged. He takes a shot to the face. It's now up to Zicky, but now we got Twigkin and Pro Hunter coming up as well to engage from a different side. Is Zicky gonna quickscope? Is that what we're about to see? Zicky with the goddamn quickscope bullshit. Because he's very good at that. That's what scares me. Pro Hunter gets another kill. Now it's just 3 dudes with one of them unconscious. Mac doesn't know what to do here. He's running around. AT was just fired across the way. A little bit of a crossfire there. I think Emil, nope, he's alive, just bandaging. I believe this is our second to last fight here. Ilbanek, I think, just took AT to the damn face. Mac now trying to run away. Jonathan and Matoni are going to be unconscious. Twig King finds Emil, takes him out. Mac now looking up. Might cut Pro Hunter here. there's just a bit of a lull, but Blue 4 have taken control of that hill. Meanwhile, where's the... Wait a second. Oh my god. They all blew up by some sort of explosive over here. What happened? Did they take an RPG HE round and all die? Because this right here would have actually reached everyone. Oh my god. Yeah, Adam X saying by a single RPG. That's amazing. Well, this sector is being taken, and as I say that, they just got taken. And now Blue 4, they're just going to commit their last few forces here as OFCRA is going to hold 10 versus 27. This is a tough ratio. It's a near 3-to-1. Cardi also needs to get back in the AO, and Mac needs to get in the AO here. He's on a kill, though. I think you got Pro Hunt. No, Pro Hunters with Zicky over here. So you have these guys firing RPGs back and forth. Carlitos has gone down. He's not dead yet, though. So if you're uncon, it still counts your number there. But it's 25-10, which means Op4 just got 2 KIA in that exchange right here. I might have had a mech. Don't remember. Do we still have an MI-24 on station, though? Looks like they're repairing this one because it took damage. Now you're just having this firefight. Whew. All right. You can just see all the Blue 4 deaths that have been in there, though, all those triangles. We do have one Blue 4 shooter, Sumek over here. He's on -1. Let's see if he can redeem himself. As he tries to find an angle here. But otherwise, Blue 4 is going to be reinforced. I don't think Blue 4 has any of their BMPs left either. We see this one right here, but it's just an unconscious guy in a BMP too. So Blue 4 just have a damaged MI-24, and it's otherwise infantry. Now Op4 down to 9 players. As Mac actually... Holy crap, I think he got everyone. So he knocked out Pro Hunter, he killed Zicky, and he had to have killed the other guy there, which I forget the name of. Amazing. Mac is the Zicky Slayer this week. God damn. We'll see if he comes around and assists. Got Ezio doing a lot of suppression here. But I'm thinking this group stays here, and they keep suppressing, and then this group goes in and pushes up. But again, those HE RPGs are going to be a bitch. So now we're just going to wait. There's 30 minutes to go. Slushy was pretty good. I did miss the RPG that blew up your entire squad, though. But this one overall, it was pretty good. Monica is the one that got that RPG kill, and he's looking for more. I will not make a Bill Clinton joke this week. Some of you got really pissed off when I did that, so we're skipping it this time. Yes, Slushy, I did see your tank shot. Though they rammed a power pole and blew up, so I think I got to give you the assist, Slushy. The power pole killed it. Don't try to whiff it on the... It was going too fast for you to whiff that shot. And you backblasted yourself because you were... I got it. Of course you did, Slushy. Of course you did. Oh, God. It's way too damn high for you to make an AT shot. 24-9. Carlitos might come around the rear, and Mac might come around the rear. So it's 7 in the AO versus roughly 20. We're seeing some smokes fired overhead. Blue 4 might try a charge in a second. Oh, something blew up right here. Another airstrike coming in. Beautiful airstrike, but it's not going to do much. Now we're going to see Blue 4 advance. Ham TBA. I want to try to get it sorted out November and December, but it's okay. Ooh, Mac trying to put an RPG. Hits Callie in the face with it. And here comes Monica. It was Monica with the RPG, my bad. Also, Carlitos just blued him. Amazing. Well, Monica was rigged from the start. So, great shot on... I said Mac on accident. It's Monica that got Callie with that. But it just, yeah, it wasn't enough. He's literally getting the shots in the windows here. It's penetrating the door. And he's wounding them. I think it actually knocked Russo out. So we're down to 8. Technically 6 in the AO. Cardi and Mac are now going to run in to assist. 21, Blue 4. Depso doing his best to also help. Carlitos trying to kill Kilo, gets the kill. Are we going to see an 8 versus 20 actually succeed on the 8 side? This could go either way. I did not blue on blue Monica Lewinsky. Shut up, Vibes. My YouTube anniversary is a month away? I thought my YouTube anniversary for me is in June because YouTube glitched out and said I made my account back in 2014, which is a lie. I made it in 2016. Oh god, more AT coming in. So I usually don't do anything special, but we'll see. But no, my anniversary is like the 22nd of June, so that's just a glitch. But another airstrike coming in. Oh! What did you expect, Carlitos? What did you honestly expect would happen there, you goober? He did get bonked. He got misted, dude. We're down to 6 versus 19. Mac and Cardi are out of position. And Depso, I think, is dead. Yep. Ground Command tried to adjust, and he got caught in the open and eliminated. And you just have the Mi-24 picking people off. This is going to be over in roughly 3 or 5 minutes, if not less. Oh. They're literally just RPGing the buildings. Better safe than sorry. 6 to 16, but there's more Blue 4 in than Op 4. This is GG. They're just going to take it by numbers. The countdown start as long as Blue 4 stay in the sector. It's only 4 Op 4. Blue 4 are going to be sending in more guys. They're going to win by technicality. Oh, someone just left the sector. Someone died. But Blue 4 is going to send in more. More AT going into these buildings. Mac and Cardi are doing their best to run in.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
And now it's being taken once again. Drunk Firebear, thanks for giving DevSor a sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. DevSor, they had, I think, 20 more dudes. It was like 67 to 83 were the numbers, but it is playing out right here in all honesty. But there were some great multi-kills on both sides, admittedly. Great vehicle kills, both vehicles getting destroyed and the vehicles killing people. But this was a great match in my opinion. Had a little bit of everything. And it was really fun to see. Yeah, they're literally all just chilling right here. Argo's dad trying to get a pick off here. He gets knocked out. Might have just traded with Dennis, actually. You got Baku over here trying to... Oh, my God. Could I see the bullets in his gun there for a second? That was kind of cool. You're just hearing explosion... All this crazy shit. Oh, he's in the, yeah, the hidden area. Just waiting for the zone to go blue. Cardi's gonna come in. The chopper, other chopper landed, but he didn't get any kills, so I assume the crew ran in. He's gonna go on the left side, though. And Mac looks like he got sniped off. Baku, he's on 4 kills. Taking more grenades. Baku gets his 5th kill. Other guy went down, so it's just up to Baku. Cardi staying outside of the sector, but the zone's been taken. So I think they're playing it out till Baku gets killed off. He's holding. It's going to be GG after Baku dies, but this is a blue 4 victory. I'm surprised the server survived with 150 people on it. That's pretty impressive. So whatever OFCRA did this week, do it again. Don, you here, buddy? Kill 6. Kill 7. No, he runs out of ammo. Goes for the reload. Oh, but the other guy reloaded quicker. And there goes Baku. Cardi also died. Last guy's unconscious. Pay it out to Blue 4, Don. That is GG. I'm not going to cover the bonus round. Instead, I am going to do another stream in like 15 minutes. Woo. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. Bonus round will be Pirates Part 2. I'm sorry, man.
Send in Goat Team
I got to do
6
this other thing because I got to
now.
get this done, unfortunately. But anyway, Drunk Firebear, thanks for giving Don a sub as well. Hope you all keep enjoying the ops, and I will see you, hopefully, in 15 minutes.